To begin Excel Chapter 6, you'll need your data files. So you first need to download those, save them somewhere, save mine on my USB drive, and I'm going to open up from my USB drive, Chapter 6, and there's an Excel spreadsheet called Coastal Realty Commissions. All right, and that's nice because a lot of the data we use is already set up in there. So what we need to do next is start kind of configuring and getting the document set up so that we can do whatever's required for this project. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to highlight from agent down through 5%. I'm not going to highlight the top row, row 7, and we'll see why there's space left here in a little bit. I'm going to go to Format as Table, and I'm going to select this option right here, which is medium 6, I believe. And it's going to ask the range. Go ahead and hit OK, and then make sure the check mark is you do have headers. And this, in essence, converts it into a table. And you'll know it's a table because it has these little drop down, which we will use later on in the project. So that's kind of a nice idea there. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to highlight the items here and actually make the font white, just so it matches what's in figure 6-7. And let's see what else I want to do. I want to set up the items like years sales to date, or years sale quota. I want that to wrap, so I'm going to click after sales up here and hit Alt Enter, and do the same with commission rate. Click after rate, hit Alt Enter, and that goes well. Now if I click anywhere in my table and go to my Design tab, I can actually name the table, and I'm going to call it Commissions. It's nice to name the table rather than call it Table 1. You may need to come in and widen some of your columns a little bit as we get going through the project. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the table, and I'm going to go under the table tools, and I'm going to say remove duplicates. Select all button, and then OK, and actually it says one duplicate was removed. So that's a nice operation to do there. I'm going to come down actually in row 21, and we need to enter a new record, and this is in figure 6-12. It's commercial. Notice as you enter the values here, because it's configured with the correct type of field, you basically put the values in and it configures it for you, which is nice. It's nice it does that. And 7.5%. So we added a new record at the bottom. Now next thing we're going to do is over here in H, I, and J, we're going to add 3 new columns. And it might not be a bad idea. They tell you what the column width will be. I think H is going to be 14. I will be 12. And J will be 12 also. These are just right above the picture on figure 6.13. It tells you those. Now we need to put the year to date, YTD, and I'm just going to go hit Alt Enter, commission, and it didn't do that the way I wanted it to. That's better. Year to date, and then this is over, under, Alt Enter, quota. For some reason it's not doing it the way I want it to. Let's do it twice. And standing should be okay. And notice as I do that, it automatically configures the rows to be the correct colors, which is nice. Okay, for row 7, what I want to do here is I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to merge and center it. And I'm going to increase the font size by going to the Home tab. And I'll make it about 24 is good. So it looks pretty decent. Now for the year to date, formula for year-to-date sales, sorry, year-to-date commission is next to figure 6-17. And what's nice, because this is set up as a table, you can actually start and it'll actually give you the field name, YTD sales. Close the square bracket, times commission rate. Isn't that nice how quickly and efficiently that works? Okay, the over-under quota is next to figure 618. Same idea. Sales divided by yearly sales quota. And this actually needs to be configured to be a percentage. So I'm going to highlight these, use your percentage button, and give it a couple of decimal places using the increased decimal places. Okay, now standing is going to be left blank for now. We'll come back and do standing in just a little bit. And that will conclude the first part of Excel Project 6.